For a bit. It's been interesting just kind of keeping up with the news here, everything going on. Oh, wrong size. How would I do this? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Gotta make myself small. It's okay. All right, so yeah. Let's see, let's check out the weekly rant from today. All right. At the costume party this weekend, I was asked if they were too young to get my costume. I was Weird Al. Old is the hell of a thing. Oh, wow. Stop running red lights. I drive all day and I see it 20 times a day lately. You're going to kill someone. Don't bring your effing dog into coffee shops or restaurants. The staff at the last rodeo didn't say S word to you, scream talking girl, because they don't want to deal with you, hoping you would have just gone outside, not end up sitting in a effing booth inside. And if you ever pull that it's a service dog, and it obviously isn't, I hope your house on top of entitled S-Bag Mountain has its views blocked. The level of a-hole you have to be to reach to fake a disability is top tier. The idea people bring their dogs everywhere, it's so gross. Got a call from an ex who was doing a 12-step apology tour and wanted to say sorry for giving me an STD when we were in our 20s. I would have preferred to be left out of her phony self-flagellation exercise under any circumstances, but it particularly didn't help that my eventual annoyance was met with the statement, "It wasn't that bad. Come on. You got the Cadillac of STDs." Huh. I wonder what the Cadillac of... What do you guys think the Cadillac of STDs is? Cadillac of STDs. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Zenny. We are thankful for you. Shout out to Dystopian Deep Dives. Jamie Russell in the chat. Mateus said there were sound issues, but I think I might have had my sound muted. AIDS, is that the Cadillac? Is AIDS the Cadillac? I don't know. That's a pretty bad one. I figure a Cadillac would be something that you could easily treat, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something curable, something that you could get penicillin for and be good in a few weeks' time. The Cadillac of it. Imagine that, somebody calls you to apologize and then they're like, it wasn't that bad. If it wasn't that bad, why are you calling me? You're literally my ex. Leave me alone, you freak. Good God. I love reading these rants. They're so funny. TriMet put these giant stickers on all the bus windows, and now I can't see anything outside. Yeah, how am I supposed to daydream whimsically while staring at an ugly sticker? Yeah, I hate those. Those are awful. Apparently the post on how to put your snoovatar in a froggy costume was removed from the sub. I don't know what that means. Yeah, people are really enjoying the dressing up thing. I'm sure you guys have seen footage of it. The bus I take to school is almost always either several minutes early and doesn't stop or 10 minutes late. I don't know what's wrong with this route, but I have missed that bus so many damn times. Be early. You need to be like 5 minutes early at least. That's just the bus life, okay? I'm going through a breakup and I am miserable even though I know it's for the best. Looking for an apartment when you make little money is stressful and I want to collapse into myself like a dying star. Yeah, you really shouldn't cohabitate with anyone and become reliant on them when you're not married to them, because this kind of thing happens. Brodozers getting bigger, mufflers getting louder, douchebags getting douchier. Yeah. Stop for pedestrians trying to cross the street. The road is marked as a crosswalk for a reason. If you hit me, I will sue you for everything you have, or I'll haunt your ass nonstop. Many small genitaled idiots drive way too GD fast in this part of St. John's. Oh, you're up in St. John's? Yeah, St. John's is pretty rough for the pedestrians. I don't currently live in PDX, but I plan on moving back next year. Word of advice, don't ever live in Central Oregon. It's expensive as hell, and the people here are impossible to build relationships with. The only reason I'm here is because of family, but I'm finally stable enough to leave, so I'm getting the F out of here once the holiday season is over. Interesting. Central Oregon, huh? It's harder. It's not exactly super easy to build long lasting relationships in Portland either. Um, yeah. Wherever you go, there you are. I mean, what do you think? You don't intend to stay there. Why do you want to have a bunch of people tying you down anyway? Oh, this is frustrating. Not the worst thing, but I like to listen to the radio and sing while showering. But Alt 102.3 didn't play any songs I really felt like singing to today. And now I feel like I have this pent up energy frustrating me inside. Too many songs I groaned at just because I didn't want to hear them. Also, acoustic is not better than rock and roll. What do I have to do to get them to play the album versions of Foo Fighters? Probably request them, I bet. Foo Fighters? Oh, we got a queer bicyclist. There's a queer bicyclist, and as you can see, their avatar is in a little froggy suit with a heart with a trans flag in it. Interesting. Why the hell are there still no left turn arrows on Southeast Chavez and Holgate? This is a major intersection. What is going on? Yeah, for real, for real. That is a tough intersection. I used to live out there. Ugh, I will not, I refuse to sign into Reddit. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. They're giving out free inflatable costumes down at the ICE Detention Center Freak Show. I'm sure you guys have heard about this. It's just been a mess. What up, Jado? So I guess, yeah, you could just go there and get a free costume and then inflate it up, and then, they can gas it up later on if you stay too late at nighttime. Hey, Karmic Binding, thanks for the super chat. Somebody sent James Hake a super chat saying anger is an STD. Question mark. Anyway, back to drunk driving. I guess it could be. I mean, it can. I don't know if it's a disease proper, but it definitely is something you can catch from doing the S with the wrong person. Okay, so I guess, yeah, this is that Soros money or whatever. God, it is such an S show. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the city of Portland wasn't pumping money into this crap. It's such a spectacle now. And then they did the naked bike ride yesterday. Ugh. So they took over a bridge and they all laid down on the bridge. Mind you, it is cold. So I don't know who's thinking it's a good idea to go out right now. I mean, really, this time of year, naked, riding around on your bike. But some of them were, and yeah, some of them were just scantily clad or whatever. But yeah, they did that, and they took over a bridge, and then they went down to the ICE facility and made a big show of things. It's just become a total farce. Nicholas Smith draws Portland frog, Los Angeles based. Oh God. This is reminding me of Keck. Do you guys remember the praise Keck thing back in 2016? Everybody was saying praise Keck. This is reminding me of that, the chaos frog. Murder at 20th and Sandy's. Oh, a murder of crows. Nice. Hey, that's actually nice. Look at that. That's my kind of murder. Look at all of those crows. There's a ton of them. Wow. I love our city. We started a national trend. This is beautiful. All right. So now blow up animals hanging out at the ICE facility. What even is this? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this like they got a cow, so that's what, Hathor. Oh man. Thank you, Portland. Yep, here we go. Apparently, 2 people got married. I can find that article and share it with you guys. Okay, so this is the west. I've never taken this train, but I know it goes on the west side. It'd be interesting. Maybe I should take it sometime. Federal helicopters circling Portland ICE facility draw noise complaints from South Waterfront neighbors. Oh, but the daily, nightly protests don't. Are you kidding me? Like, Trump's admin just created Antifa roundtable sellout influencers. Influencer shills for life. Huh. Interesting. Is this a video? Dare I click on it?
The White House and social media influencers want you to know Antifa is real.
That Antifa is a real thing. That Antifa is a real thing.
Antifa is real.
Antifa is real.
Well, I even think I got a little more attractive.
Oh, heck. What did I do? Oh, that irritated me, that woman. Brandy from, what's it called?
The White House and social media influencers want you to know Antifa is real.
That Antifa is a real thing. That Antifa is a real thing.
Antifa is real.
Antifa is real.
Well, I even think I got a little more attractive after I got.
It was the White House sanctioned Antifa roundtable. So obviously they're going to discuss the most pressing and dangerous issues facing America today.
And President Trump, you mentioned that flag. So remember, you put out a truth right after
That's right. I saw that.
took this flag from that man that was burning it in the street.
I saw. Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, I know exactly who it is. It's
So why don't you give it to Pam? Give it to the Attorney General, and let's start prosecutions. And at least that horrible night.
I don't know what to think of this. I mean, Antifa is real, guys. I mean, it is real. I don't know who Jordan Klepper is, but he's out there chilling with the Keck frogs. Have you checked your record, God, for Antifa? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's going to get so bad. Oh, hey, there's Mount Hood. Traffic on 213. Got everyone. Okay. Injects joyful vibe to Portland ICE protests. Okay. Yeah, this is weirding me out. This is definitely giving me those Keck vibes. So shout out to Lord Vivi. It's good to see you. He asked what's on the menu for tonight. Frog. We're gonna be eating frog. I do not want to discuss the Jews tonight. Can I please have one night where we don't discuss the Jews? Please. 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 Nothing about the Jews. Nothing about the blacks. But thank you. That's nice of you to send me videos. And I'll definitely check them out later and maybe respond to them at another time. Bobby Blanco says, rest in piss, Rose City and Transtifa. Oh my. I don't know if they're dead yet, but it always sounded like a black chick's name to me. Yeah, that's a good question, Em. His hair is a damn mess. I know Trump is the funniest president. Where did Antifa start? Antifa's been around for decades. Rose City Antifa, I don't know exactly when that started, but I know it was around at least in like the late 80s, early 90s, and probably before then. Antifa is not a new thing. It's been around for pre-internet. I mean, it's basically a decentralized group that organizes and like keeps watch on what they deem to be fascist groups in their community. And as we can see with society getting more polarized, the people that are labeled fascist or, now just normies that, don't want to sterilize children and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, it's way, way before George Floyd. Hey, Aaron G, good to see you. Are they saying that Antifa isn't real? I haven't been paying attention to that, but I'll tell you what, the Oregonian has been maddening. What's up, MJ? Nice cat. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Pepe memes, yeah. I know. Is the left trying to get like the Pepe? Are they trying to steal the Pepe thing from the right? Is that what's happening? How about the blacks? What is there to say about the blacks? I wonder if Trump winning was worth it. It unleashes all this demonic energy for probably limited results. I don't know. Kamala Harris would have been an embarrassment of epic proportions. So there's that. Yeah, I think it's worth it. A lot of this is very impotent what's going on here. It's very just anti-racist action. Yeah, that's another group. Patty Hearst type mess. Patty Hearst. Oh, what do you guys think about Patty Hearst? Do you think she was legitimately brainwashed, or do you think she what do y'all think about that story? It's an interesting story. Well, it wasn't always like trannies and beta male low test goofs. It used to be like, they still have that too. Like those are the people on the front line. So with Antifa, the people like behind the scenes, the organizers are usually women and gay men. And then the foot soldiers are like the straight men who are trying to ball the lefty chicks. And then like the trannies, they're also probably trying to ball the lefty chicks too, to be honest. But yeah, it's there are kind of a lot of the people that are involved would surprise you. They put those people are kind of like the foot soldiers, if you were. They're kind of like put on the front lines. No, they can't lean. And you know why the left can't meme? It's because they can't. The truth is simple, and leftism is full of the ideas of leftism are not simple. So they can't meme. They can't do these like short form like truth bombs. It's very rare that they can get that. Every now and then, yeah, but not to the extent. I think, yeah, it's meant to be. It's like a very gay version of the Pepe. Hello, old mud duck. Yeah, don't tread on me. Do the poll. Oh, yeah. I guess I could do a poll of that, huh? What happened to that middle-aged Christian type lady who used to comment here? Which one? Which one? There's a ton. Me? I'm a middle-aged Christian type lady. Yeah, commies that were at Occupy. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm sure some of them will. I know they are. I mean, I don't know. It's better not to speculate about the future or say what's going to happen. Put every ICE agent in jail, right-wing casters in jail. I don't know. Yeah, what were they? The Symbionese Liberation Army. It's not George Soros. Antifa is funded through mutual aid, guys. Don't. George Soros is not funding Antifa. George Soros is probably funding other things that are related, or like other groups that are, at the same demonstrations, but not Antifa. Oh yeah, Court was a good sport about that. He was laughing. You think your mom's on here? Rad. They did turn the frogs gay. Hey, yeah, they really are. What is everybody saying about Candy Owens these days? Well, okay, that's another crazy thing. I know what I think. I think she's highly, highly inappropriate. I've thought that for a while about her. She's entertaining to a certain degree, but I find the way that she, I don't know. For one, there's the way that she talks to people in a very like dismissive, diminutive sort of way. She has that kind of real air of superiority and disdain anytime that I hear her talking to anyone she disagrees with, which is really like off-putting. But then also like this stuff with the Charlie Kirk assassination is just for one, I find it really morbid and weird, and then like it's just getting so crazy. I mean, Jamie had a funny post about it the other day. He was like, next thing we know, Candace is going to say, I had a dream and Charlie told me he was going to convert to Catholicism, but the Jews killed him first. I mean, like, it's just wild. I can't keep up with it. It weirds me out. You think the centrists are peaking? Yeah, I've longed for the radical center to take over. Well, you were talking about his wife's vagina. What do you mean we said that? You were. You were. You could apologize. You could apologize and own it. Acting like you've never talked about somebody's vagina before. Like, they said I was talking about somebody's wife's vagina. Clutching his damn pearls. Y'all believe this guy? Do y'all believe this? Yeah, like, come on, Yoda. Oh. Symbionese. Yes. Know your weird, creepy left-wing group. Yeah, maybe we do need to. Yes, he does do that. Soft on crime DAs. We have way too many of those. Zenny for camp commander. Oh, Lord. Do you know how many prisoners he would shoot? Yeah, that was crazy. The COVID lockdowns. They were really bad here. Like, I was so fun because I traveled a couple of times during the COVID era, and I went to places where like nobody was worried. I went to Las Vegas during it. That was so fun. And I also went to Arizona, and like nobody was masking. I don't think that RFK's voice got that way from chowing on so much snatch. Some big mama. Do you think she's being manipulated by demonic forces? She dreamed of Charlie and believes it was him. I mean, yeah, that's a deception. The dead do not talk to us. The dead do not come to us in dreams. So it's either like your subconscious because you're so like entranced and obsessed that this person's on your mind constantly, or it's deception. And to me, it sounds like deception. Is it funny? That might be funny. I guess it is. Yeah, I wanted to keep it lighthearted. Have Jared come on, and I might. Jared said he doesn't want to come back, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, Dystopian Deep Dives has been reading this book called Days of Rage about like the radical left in the 60s and 70s and all the terrorism they committed in this country. A lot of these people are people that the modern left look up to and idolize to this day. And they were freaking like planting bombs and like just being evil. Never say snatch again. What? That I didn't realize I said snatch. You think she's a chaos agent? I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, Candace isn't a true Christian. Dang. Because she's Catholic? Dang. Give a man a mask and he'll show you his true anti-face. Hey, Achilles. Achilles is here, yeah. Okay, let's continue back here. It's fun catching up in the chat, but let's scroll on. Let's do a little bit more scrolling, then we can. Let's see. Do you have a small penis, low IQ, like kicking puppies? If yes, then join ICE. ICE is full of sad losers just like you. You can find a home with other mediocre small dick men who have never touched a woman too. Blah, 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 blah. This is so awful. This is just so awful. So awful. Ugh. Documents allege a federal agent at Portland ICE threatened to shoot an ambulance driver. Was the ambulance driver blocking their way out? Like, what do you mean threatened to? Come on, I don't believe that for a second. Honestly, I don't believe it. Zenny, oh, they're talking about Candace. She is vile, vitriolic, militant, and malicious. She doesn't even try to hide it. Those are good words to describe her as well. She is very, like I said, she shows a total disdain for anyone that she disagrees with. And I've noticed that, like, when I'll see her, like, watch or talk to, like, you'll see her in debates with other women. She has, like, absolutely no respect. She just goes for, like, the jugular. I find that, like, those little subtle things I tend to look at. I'm like, if you can't talk to people with, like, just basic respect, especially when you're in the position that she is, like, you know, it doesn't bode well. More nuts than a baby Ruth. That's funny. More nuts than a baby Ruth. Yeah, I don't know. I find her really troubling. And there's so much speculation. And she also misleads people. I'll say that as well. She manipulates evidence slightly to spin certain narratives. And she'll like fixate on points, and she's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't remember this. Josh Hammer, she went after Josh Hammer. Who is Josh Hammer? F her. This is not a pro Candace area. Like, we wish her well, but we also wish she would like stop being crazy. Yeah, it was pouring rain. That's the thing. It was like raining really hard on Sunday as well. But these idiots wanted to go out naked on their bikes. Let me tell you some of the ways I love this city. Oh God, I gotta read this. This is gonna be some good liberal dribble. I am a transplant from the South, but my sensibilities never aligned with what was expected of me there. My son can go to school after a fingernail painting party with the neighbors, and no one makes fun of him. Instead, he gets complimented. My daughter can be excited that she drove a forklift with daddy and wears her brother's hand me downs. I say these things not because I feel like my children lean towards a particular identity, but because they are free to explore without judgment from their peers. That's a big deal to me. I am also thankful that I get to be my true self here. I am a cis white dude that is often mistaken for MAGA, but the first time I rolled into Fred Meyer wearing my yellow Crocs, cut off shorts, my Taylor Swift shirt, and didn't get any side eye was wonderful. The freedom of self expression here is unparalleled. Additionally, food grows here with little to no effort. I don't have to shovel snow. I don't have to worry about things melting in my car in the summer. Beach and mountains all within an afternoon. Coffee and food that doesn't have to adhere to a specific regional style. This place gets vilified because it's what every religiously, politically, sexually, and socially repressed individual wishes was their reality. Whoa, the delusion, the delusion. Portland has its problems, but freedom is certainly not one of them. Dude, man, imagine. He's from the South. I know the yellow Crocs. I mean, the fact that people weren't side-eyeing him is a problem. Oh, that's messed up. See, that's the thing. Like, it's so wrong. Like, and it's so wrong. Like, I can't imagine. Like, I just feel like she's using Charlie's death for her own brand and for her own business. I don't think she really cares as much as she would lead us to believe. Because, like, honestly, the way that she disregarded his pastor asking her to stop, the way she, like she had no respect at all. People who actually like knew him and were close to him. She wasn't close to him. They'd known each other like professionally in the past. They were friendly, but they weren't friends. And this isn't how you treat a friend when your friend dies. This isn't how you act. I just hate it. It's just like anytime somebody dies, the vultures just come in to like, swoop and get their, piece of the pie. Who are these guys and why are they all armored up clinging to a truck? That looks like possible federal agents, or it could be PPD. I remember I used to see this all the time back in the day, especially during like the Occupy protests. Guys on these armored vans would just come running around the corner. I'd be going home from work. That was a mess too. The Omarosa of politics. Oh, Omarosa. I wonder what she's up to. Art by Jesse Duquette. Yeah, okay. Ew, gross. Yeah, okay. Hell yeah, bro. This person's grocery order came out to $69.69. And look at that, baby. No sales tax. Yes. $69.69. Win. Oh, it's the little things, huh? Oh, yeah, this woman was killed in Northwest Portland. Rest in peace. Did we click on it? Crystal Lynn Pendergraph, 39 years old. She was found dead from a gunshot wound in the Alphabet District. So this is inner northwest Portland. On Northwest Kearney between 22nd and 23rd. Wow. It's not the kind of neighborhood you think that something like that would happen in. The 36th homicide in Portland so far this year. Awful. Then a bunch of like dumb ads. Wonder if I can go to their like main page and show you some of the craziness they've been reporting. Oh God, is Kaiser striking again? Okay, so Kaiser is going on strike. Police arrest 28 people zeroing in on bus stops and MAX platforms. Those arrested face various charges, including drug possession, drug delivery, and outstanding warrants. Nice. Nice. Some Indigenous Peoples Day events strike conciliatory tone amid Trump's focus on Columbus. Oregon underemployment is rising. Yeah, this is a good place to be underemployed. It's very common. All right, yeah, this was what I wanted to show you guys. So these two liberals got married at the ICE protest. A guy in a Kenny suit married his bride in a unicorn suit. They are anonymous. Costume brigades of protesters were out in force again Friday night at the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Building in South Portland. And at about 7 p.m., they rolled out a red carpet for an actual wedding. The bride, resplendent in a unicorn outfit, and the groom, dressed as Kenny from South Park, tied the knot in front of a crowd of about 30 onlookers, some decked out in Care Bear and pickle costumes. The betrothed Portland couple, who arrived and departed the scene by motorcycle, declined to be identified by name. They said they'd known each other for 2 decades, started dating more recently, and decided to get hitched on site to bring some joy and fun to a dark time. We've been together for 2 years, and my partner is very passionate about the protesting, the groom told a reporter. People can be fun-loving and still protest. We wanted to show that this is about love and caring. We're caring for other human beings. Oh. Anyway, I guess that's the couple. They're not, Yep. Anyway, let's go back here. Who else is here? We got some new people showing up in the chat. Hey. Hey, Golden Rule TV. Chris is here. M says there's black women in Portland. Of course there are. Let's see. C-Sal is here. Shout out. Does Kenny still die in every episode? No, I think they stopped doing that. I don't know. I don't really watch South Park anymore. I stay for a white wedding. Very funny. Man. All right, all the good people are here. What the heck, though? Like, ugh. Yeah, rest in peace to Crystal here. One of the beautiful homes in Laurelhurst. Nice kitchen. I was hit and run. Have you seen this car? Oh, dang. No, I haven't. I've been inside. Oh, here, Voodoo Donut. The magic is in the hole. This one looks like it's in Las Vegas. Look at that sunshine. That doesn't look like Portland, unless it's the one on Sandy. I don't know. Virtual grief group starting in November if anyone is in need. A grief group. The frogs, the frogs. Oh, cool. We're getting a Dave's Hot Chicken. Nice. Nice. Trump versus the Portland Frog. Let's see this.
About that. Okay, no.
Okay, I don't get that, but okay. All right, then. Okay, the bats. As the frog emerges as a new symbol here, that's not a bad thing at all. It fits with our rainy weather and green surroundings. They aren't afraid to speak up for themselves. They can spring up to get out of tight places in a hurry. They sit, contemplate, and then go into action. Why not a frog on a flag? Oh, God. Okay. 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 Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's not that funny, but it's just, oh, man. Oh, man, I need a moment. Okay. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Gregatron, not here, but with us in spirit. M asked me, are you a Carrie, Miranda, Charlotte, or Samantha? That's an interesting question. The reality is they all have attributes that I can identify with as women. I would say I probably am more like Charlotte in the fact that I'm more conservative and like, marriage minded, serious. But there's aspects to me that are like Carrie. I think, Carrie's got qualities that, a lot of women can identify with. So, and she's kind of this open book in a lot of ways. We don't know much about her personally. So she's just kind of like this person that we're viewing the thing through. Yeah. I would say out of all of them, I probably identify with her the most, but like, I don't know, like, there's also aspects of her that I don't really get either. It's tough. Yeah. I don't identify as a character on Sex and the City, but if I had to, I would pick Charlotte. I mean, this is funny. This is funny. Is I mean, it's not funny the way that they meant it to be funny. Miranda. Yeah, Miranda's hard to. The thing about Miranda that's so difficult is just like how I feel like she just let Steve bully her into having this life she didn't want, you know? But then at the same time, like, I don't know. There's aspects of her character I liked. I liked that she didn't abort her baby. I liked that she, you know, I always liked her, like, her style and, I don't know, but there was also, her life was just not enviable in a lot of ways. Like, I couldn't do that. I think Samantha was the most free and most, like, I don't know, in some ways, I guess I relate to her too, but like all of them were, she was such a hoe, and her character always reminded me of like more of a drag queen than an actual woman. So, I mean, all of them really, because Oh, nice. He's having pumpkin pie. I wish we did get Thanksgiving a little bit earlier. Yeah, Susie Nixon really fell off. I hate what they did to her character too, and then just like that, so bad. Well, yeah, she came into the stream I was watching the other night. I was watching Belly Ray's stream because he was down there. I'd rather just watch the streamers directly. I don't want to watch people like watching the streamers. I'd rather go support the streamers themselves. But yeah, Belly Ray was live, and she donated $100 to him, so that was pretty cool. I liked that. And she was like, "Go talk to them," and then he did it. And he went and talked to some more people. It was funny on Saturday night when he was out there because he didn't bring his gas mask. And they started gassing the protesters, and he was like cheering it on. He was like, "Yeah, you don't want that smoke. You ain't about that life." He was yelling that at them. He's like, light up them bitches, light them up." And then he breathed in the smoke, and he had to like run away and collect himself. He didn't have any water or his gas mask. He just went down there like, I guess he didn't think it would be that crazy, but of course it got, you know. Eventually they were like, "Okay, you guys have to leave. It's bedtime." So when they start gassing them, the protesters tend to scatter a bit. Oh man. Dare I take any more of this subreddit tonight? Hey. More frogs incoming. Okay. $125 off. Interesting. I wonder how he's got that. Any artists here want to do a Portland frog mural? Oh, God help us. Not another mural. Unipiper. Oh, yeah, the Unipiper went down there. So this guy goes around town with his Darth Vader mask and his bagpipe on a unicycle. He's a local character, been around a long time. Look, we got old ladies in these costumes. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. There's a Garfield. Interesting. Okay, we already saw that one. LA, we will fight you. Chicago, we will fight you. Portland, we will make you endure week after week of improv theater. Oh, here we go. A question for Portland Trump voters. Question about Trump voters. Sending my love from Seattle to Portland. Genuinely curious. It's a sad fact that there are Trump voters and MAGA living in Portland. I'm dying to know what they think of recent statements on the news about how Portland is on fire and there are no more stores. Like, what does MAGA do when they see Portland with their own eyes and then hear their guy straight up lying to them? I don't feel like I'm lied to. I think it is exaggeration, obviously, because this particular protest is in a small area. That being said, I do care about the rights of the people that live in that neighborhood and the fact that they aren't having any peace and that they've been threatened and that their noise ordinances aren't respected. They don't get to rest. I also have eyes that see people on drugs, throughout the city. I see people doing them openly. I see people slouched over. Sometimes I've come across needles many times. I've come across human waste. There are a lot of streets where they're completely boarded up, Yes, there are businesses open. Yes, there are shops open, but a lot of them are struggling. It's not easy to do business here because of so many different factors, like the crime, the fact that anytime there's like a major protest or anything happens, like these thugs will go and break windows, businesses have to cover up. And I don't know. I feel like everyone's lying. If you don't think that there's a problem here, then you're lying too. So I feel like Trump is being hyperbolic, and I think you're in total fucking denial. Yeah, you're in total denial about reality and how bad it is. So yeah. I don't know. I guess, what do I think? I think that a lot of people are dishonest, and you're one of them. So anyway, I guess I could post this, clip that. Why don't I go down there and run over some toes? They are treating it like a party. Totally. And you got to think about how many of them are high. Like, Belly has noticed that too with people he interviews. A lot of them, their eyes are all like, they're clearly on something. I don't want to go down there, for one. My energy, I have been sick the past couple weeks, so I don't have the energy to do it. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the patience or energy. I don't know. What am I going to go do? Run over some toes? These people have no problem attacking disabled people. There's a couple of women that live in the building across the street that are disabled and who have been assaulted by them. I just don't want to get involved. Is there a community of conservatives? I don't know that there's a community. I mean, yeah, I guess if I want it, I don't want to be in a community of conservatives necessarily. I don't think that way. I don't isolate myself from people based on my political positions. I don't have problem interacting with liberals. I don't know, and there's liberals in my church, so there's also conservatives in there, which I'm grateful for. I'm one of them. And that's always fun to have that reveal where the thing in Portland is a lot of people just assume you're a liberal. And then, you have to correct them, and that's always fun. But I don't know, I don't have a problem I don't feel, I'm not this way. I'm not, just because everybody else is polarized doesn't mean I'm that way. Like, and if somebody can interact with me and, like, you know, see that I'm of truth and love, like, that's a good thing. Like, why am I gonna, like, isolate myself from people just because they're retarded? Like, I mean, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, no way. No way. Yeah, hit the like button. The reality is much less extreme, you know, but if it keeps going on, it's gonna get worse. And yeah, we have people treating it like a party when federal agents are trying to do their jobs. And, you know, because it is a sanctuary city, we do have a lot of people who are coming into the country illegally, trafficking their drugs here to sell on the open air drug market where it's all decriminalized. Wake up, sheeple. Oh, hey, here's the hit and run. Look at that cactus. Cute little neighborhood. Oh, hey, here's a nice shot of the city from, this is Mount Tabor. So this is on the east side. Raining love, aw. Chicago stands with you. Just want to say that what is happening in our communities is not okay. I'm clearly not from Portland, but your actions are being seen and admired. Admired? I mean, I gotta think that this is entertaining for the ICE agents, at least, that are in that building. I mean, just imagine, like, you gotta work and these people are protesting. Oh, okay, let's see. Life cycle of Portland protest frog. Okay. Resist. Creates eggs. The frogs together strong. Tadpolarizing. Radicalized tadpole. Antifa froglet. Wow. I've become more base. Do you think so? Have I become more base? I don't know. Maybe. Yes. They have no original ideas. Okay, so Yoda's been watching Belly, so that's good. I'm gonna pull out of here, pull myself up. Y'all, I want to hang out some more and chill, but I'm not feeling good. I kind of want to go lay down. I got a new mobility device today, so that's exciting. I'm excited to use that. I'm currently in mine. My old one. I've had this one 4 years, but yeah, I've gotten a new one, and I'm excited about that. He said hang out. I want to go lay down though. I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I'm not feeling well, guys. I don't have it in me to keep going. I've only been on an hour. Dang. I thought I could go longer tonight. Oh well. Yeah, I would appreciate prayers for my healing. I mean, as you know, I have an autoimmune disorder, so like getting sick just throws my whole system awry, and I am stressed out from just like planning the wedding. There's little things here and there that I'm doing and that I still have to get done. So that's not, I'm just a little overwhelmed and tired and need to get to bed early these days. But I've missed you guys, and I'm I'm glad I got to come on here and laugh about this stuff with you guys tonight. I guess I'll get us a fun song to play on the outro, right? We did that bardcore song. Those are always fun, but let's see if I can find something. Oh yeah, I liked that one I listened to the other day. Yeah, let's do this one. This one looks funny. Candace Owen Cecil. Hey Claude, thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, all right, we're pulling the song up, guys. We're gonna have a little song to see us out. Hey, shout out to Tommy Wagon for the shout. I missed this one. Next one. It is. All right, good night, y'all. Take care. Peace.